Hello world, this is Randomfix, and today in my hands I got this really cool scan tool here from Launch, and this is going to be the upgraded version of the CRP129, and this is the CRP129E, and this thing is really awesome. It's got a bunch of great features that I haven't seen on another scan tool, like automatic updates that don't require any registration. It's got a built-in battery, so you could use it outside the vehicle, as well as some other cool auto detection features, which I'm going to show you guys how to use. And first I'm going to show you guys how to connect this to the vehicle and show you guys how you guys can benefit from this right away. And whether you're buying a car, troubleshooting a car, you definitely want to watch this video its entirety. And if you guys want to check out a quick brief video, check out the description box below, because I'll have a quick video too if you guys just want a quick review of the product. The first thing we'll be doing today is we're going to be connecting this CRP129 to my vehicle here, and this yellow thing that I'm holding in my hand is going to be known as an OBD2 port, and the actual port is on the vehicle right here, and this comes on any car. It's this part right here, any vehicle that's 1996 and newer, normally designed for North America. And the best part about it is, because of the shape of it, it only goes on one way. So you just reach underneath here and slide it into place, and the second you do, you're gonna see this cool little thing happen, which is gonna automatically detect your VIN number. And the most important thing, you want to make sure your check engine light is on and your motor is off. So it automatically detected my car. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And now it allows me some choices here on selecting the right car. And I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this the other way around, which is a lot easier, and you can use it for every vehicle in case you do ever get an error. I've seen these auto detection features sometimes have errors. In this case we don't. However, I'm going to show you guys how you can really benefit from this. Alright, so we're on the home screen here, and on the home screen now we have a couple of things. We have a diagnose, we have the IM monitors, which is really great because what it does is it takes a general health of the vehicle. So if you're considering buying a vehicle, this is something you definitely want to use. And what it's going to be able to do on the spot, it tells you if it has any misfires, any problems with the fuel system not getting ready. So all these inspection monitors here are actually complete. And the ones that actually have an X through there, it says unsupported. So this particular vehicle, those things are not monitored, such as the secondary air injection, which on certain BMWs is monitored. So all these are here. And you could also do a report if you were connected to Wi-Fi, which this has built in. And the best part about that is you can actually do updates on the spot without having to register and do all this crazy complicated things. This is the only scan tool I've actually seen that has that built in. And while we're on this, if you guys can see, I'm actually charging the battery with the car here, and you can charge the battery on a regular USB connection, which the cable comes inside the nice soft carrying case that I'll show you guys towards the end. So these are all really great features, and this is super important because if you're buying a vehicle and somebody erased a check engine light right before you got there, this would definitely alert you that, hey, there's something going on, and that maybe you should get this vehicle inspected. So if you're purchasing a vehicle, always do this. It really will pay off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and exit out of this. So then we got the OBD2 port, which we're going to access in a second. We have a reset function, so we can do certain things like a brake reset, oil reset, steering wheel angle sensor, electronic throttle body relearn. So if you cleaned it or replaced it, you definitely want to use that option right there. And we have a TPMS reset. So when you walk through this, you select the vehicle and it'll give you instructions on how to do it. Some vehicles like this Camry here, it's going to be a manual reset, so it'll give you the directions on it. Other vehicles will be electronic, which this scan tool will be used to do, like on Porsches, for example. So we're going to go ahead and hit yes. So these are all great features that it has built in. And we have a battery voltage test here. So something about a vehicle, when you're actually going to crank it, sometimes you'll get that little tick 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 noise when your battery actually dies. This will actually let you diagnose if you have a bad battery. So I'm going to go ahead and crank the vehicle now. And you want to make sure you are in neutral or park for it to start. And as you guys can see, my voltage dropped to about 8.7 right here. So it's a running graph. And if you have a vehicle that has a weak battery, this will definitely allow you to troubleshoot it a little faster. Great little function, and I actually like this analog graph better than the digital graphs that is built in. You got the upgrade function, so if you were connected to Wi-Fi, you can upgrade it on the spot. And I've already done the updates on this, and I'll have a little video on how to do that a little bit later. Super easy, and no registration required, as I mentioned earlier. I got the data and I got settings. So here on settings, I can go ahead and change measurements from metric to imperial. We got screen capture, auto detect, which I already had on, sounds, network, and cleanup, recovery, and basically about. So lets you know what's going on here. We got the resolution, battery life, and the version, so you can check that all out here. So now we're going to go through OBD2 right here, and we're going to go ahead and choose the vehicle. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and read live data. And let's just say I want the throttle body, the ambient air temperature, the catalyst monitors. I want these monitors to be monitored. I'm going to go ahead and hit combine. And once I start the vehicle, you guys can see that it's instant. There's really no delay in this. So that's really great. I got all the other sensors here pulled up, and if I hit OK there, now what I can actually do is I can graph it. So on something that has a little bit more movement, such as the throttle position sensor, we're going to go ahead and hit that, and you can see it's instant. Really no delay. And we could also do combine. So we can combine all four of these. And now I got basically 4 graphs going on. And there is really no lag in this, so super impressed. I'm going to exit out of this. And now what we can do is go to diagnose. Check out all these cool manufacturers you got. Acura, Alfa Romeo, BMW, Bugatti, Daewoo, GM, Honda, Jaguar, Land Rover, Mercedes, Lincoln, Mazda. And right at the bottom here we have Toyota, so we're going to go ahead and hit Toyota for our vehicle. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and select the 16-pin North American configuration here. And I'm going to go ahead and hit automatically search now. Toyota Camry 2010. It chooses my engine type and without smart key. And we're just going to choose that setting there. And what we can do is we could do a health report, which similar to that IM monitors. However, this just goes through and checks the engine, the electronically controlled transmission, the ABS system, the SRS system for the airbags, and also the occupant detection system. So they're all normal and looks good. And you got the report here, which is cool, and you can go ahead and share that too if you want to share with it. Maybe you're selling the vehicle. Alright, so now we got the engine in here, so we got the engine. Now we can go and hit enter. And if we want, we can go ahead and read fault codes if it had any. There's no trouble codes, or they call them DTCs, diagnostic trouble codes, so that's really great. And we also got same exact things for the other systems. And let's go to control systems, and let's go to all systems here, and we're going to go to engine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually trigger a check engine light, and we're going to read the code first, and then what I'm going to do with the scan tool, just to make sure it works as advertised, I'm going to go ahead and delete the code using the scan tool. So let me go ahead and trigger a check engine light. So as you can see, my check engine light is currently off and there's no codes. And now I'm going to go ahead and trigger the check engine light. Alright. And now you guys see my check engine light is on now. And I kept it connected. So we're going to come back here. And as you can see now, I actually have a check engine light going on here, and we can go ahead and do report. We can click on that, do a search, and if you're connected to the internet, you can actually troubleshoot what that actual item is, which will make it super easy. However, we're going to go ahead and just make sure that we can clear this fault code. So what I want to do is turn the vehicle off, and you want to be in position where the check engine light is actually on, so your ignition is on. And we're going to come back here, and we're going to clear these fault codes. And fault codes have been cleared. And now I'm going to go ahead and rescan the car now. Alright, now I'm going to go and read the codes again. And the code's clear. My check engine light is actually off now. I'm going to show you guys something really quick, what I was showing you guys earlier with the IM monitors. And if we go back to that previous menu, and you could always just hit the exit right there, which is the door sign at the top right hand corner. And if we go ahead and hit this IM monitor now, see what happens. Check this out. You guys can see we have all these incomplete monitors now. So you got the catalyst that's incomplete, you got the EVAP that's incomplete, the secondary, which doesn't apply, oxygen sensor. So if you're looking at a vehicle that has a similar scenario where the check engine light is off, however all these are not ready, it means somebody went ahead and cleared out that check engine light before you got there. So hopefully you guys find that tip helpful, and I'm going to show you guys what this actually came with in the bag now. So this is the cool little bag that it came with. It's a nice soft bag, and owner's manual. It came with this little cable here, which allows you to go ahead and charge it right up top, and just a regular USB. So the battery function is really cool, and I'm going to show you guys how to quickly do an upgrade on this. If you guys want to see how simple it was, no registration required, and it just does it by itself, executes it, and that way you can be sure that you can use this product for years to come. Look how easy it is to do the update after you go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi, which is done right through the settings here. Under network, just took a couple of seconds to do the update. Just click on upgrade, and all the available updates are here, and you could just go ahead and hit update, and it's going to go ahead and do it, and just wait. Super easy. Do not have to register or go through any kind of complicated process. So upgrading this device is going to be super easy, and the update is going super smooth. As you can see here, everything is happening just the way it's supposed to be. Alright, so all the updates have been installed. Hit OK, and just let it do its magic. Alright, there it goes. And since this is my first time, I'm going to go ahead and do the refresh one more time. And we have a few new updates. Nope, it looks like everything is updated, so that's really cool. Now we'll go ahead and try it out on the car. Alright guys, well I hope the video helped you guys out. Give the video a thumbs up if it was helpful. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and smash on that notification bell, so anytime I post videos that are aimed at saving you time and money, that you guys will go ahead and get notified. Hit the subscribe button, and I really appreciate your continued support.